EvanPie.com, and today we're going to be checking out the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus. Now we picked up the iPhone 6s in rose gold, which is going to be Apple's new color to the lineup of the iPhone 6s, and also we ended up picking up the iPhone 6 Plus in space gray. Now by first looking at the new iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, you probably are thinking that they look the same just like previous generation models, the 6 and the 6 Plus, and that is pretty much true. They look identical to each other. The only difference outside of it, the way you can actually tell them apart, is going to be with the new little tramp stamp S on the back of the iPhone. So if you see that little S on there under iPhone, you'll know that they have an iPhone 6s or 6s Plus. Now everything that has changed on the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus takes place internally. So it's rocking now a A9 chip with 64-bit architecture and also an embedded M9 motion coprocessor. And now with the iSight camera, it's now improved from an 8 megapixel to a 12 megapixel iSight camera. Alright, so here's a quick little sample video of 4K recording at 30 frames per second. Now, better turn this off before I get any copyright. Anyways, so it's recording at 4K at 30 frames per second. This is going to be on the iPhone 6s Plus. Now, one of the key differences between the 6s Plus and the 6s is, once again, like last year's model on the camera, is the fact that the 6s Plus has OIS, aka optical image stabilization, whereas to the iPhone 6s or the iPhone 6 last year had digital image stabilization, basically meaning with optical it's a lot better because it will give you more of a stabilized shot and video when you're shooting either photos or video. So if you are shaky, it actually smooths it out because the camera actually has little movement inside, and whereas to the iPhone 6s it has digital image stabilization, so it relies on software instead of physical hardware. Now as far as the camera goes, here's a few little samples. Now if you want to see a future video covering more in depth of a camera test, let us know in the comment section below, but here's a few little samples, for example low light and things like that. Now another change is going to be the front facing camera. Now the 6s and 6s Plus now has an improved 5 megapixel camera on the front. So it's gone from a 1.2 up to a 5 megapixel. So for those of you who love taking selfies, keep your selfie game strong. Alright, so this is going to be a quick little video sample of the iPhone 6s Plus front-facing camera. Now, the 6s and the 6s Plus, they both share the same front-facing camera. You're going to have a 5 megapixel camera on the front. So keep your selfie game strong if you want to take selfies. You have a better camera now on the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus, and Snapchat and things of that sort. So you have better quality video and photos even if you use the front-facing camera. So 5 megapixel camera, that's an upgrade from last year's, which was a 1.2 megapixel. So what do you think about the quality? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know in the comment section below. Yeah. All right. Now when it comes to the cameras, you do have some new little features, things like live photos. So what this does is when it's enabled, it actually takes a short little clip before and after the photo, and that way you have sort of an animated photo, aka live photo. When you go ahead and view it, play it back, you simply hard press on it and then it'll go ahead and play that short little video clip. Now you can also set that as a lock screen and then it'll be animated, which is pretty cool. And also with the front facing camera and using the ambient sensor, it actually projects a flash when taking a selfie. So this will help you take those selfies when you are in low light conditions, which is pretty cool. The ambient sensor actually changes the color so that way you can have more of a true tone color at the end when you take that selfie. Now one noticeable difference is going to be Touch ID. It actually is a lot faster now. It will read your fingerprint a lot quicker. Now when you go ahead and unlock your device, you barely have any time to glance at the lock screen anymore because it's that quick. Now speaking of quickness, with the A9 processor in the new iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus, it's actually going to be 1.5 times faster than the previous generation. And as you see here on Geekbench, comparing the iPhone 6s Plus versus the last generation 6 Plus, it scores a 2329 single core score and a 4041 multi-core score, basically being 1.5 times faster than the last generation model. Now, one of the biggest changes and probably my most favorite change with the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus is its new 3D touch display. So it's going to have a retina display still, but now it has 3D touch. And if you're unaware of what that is, basically the display is pressure sensitive. So the harder you press, the more options you get. So just imagine a right click for your finger. So when it comes to your home screen, for example, you will be able to press harder on an icon, and then depending on the certain application, it will give you more options. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, third-party apps will be able to take advantage of this. You just have to wait, of course, till they get updated. Now, this also works inside of applications, so you'll be able to peek and pop different things depending the app. So you can press a little hard to peek, and then if you want to go ahead and pop it and take the full screen, just go ahead and press it harder. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this first impressions and hands-on with the new iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus. In the comment section below, let us know what your favorite features are or what you look forward to checking out on the iPhone 6s or 6s Plus. Also, leave us some suggestions of what you would like to see in a future video. Also, be sure to hit that like button to let us know that you did like the content. And of course, it does support the channel very much by you hitting that like button. And if you're not yet following us on social media, go ahead and follow us down below in the description. We'll leave all the links down there. And lastly, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. That way you'll be notified every time we come out with a new video. Anyways, let us know what you picked up. Did you pick up an iPhone 6s or an iPhone 6s Plus? Leave that answer down below in the comment section. But other than that, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you all on the next one.